It's a multi-layered process because there's something underneath everything, and some take mumuch more time than others.
Can we touch these?
Oh yeah, you can't hurt them, aren't they?
Oh, it's like
my goodness!
It's art that exfoliates.
That is
exactly.
so cool.
I mean, it's great.
How creative.
Thank you. Yeah, they're very tactile.
Yeah,
and,
beautiful,
yeah,
beautiful.
A lot of fun.
I love this. It's sweet.
And you created pieces for Crayola, right? Which I'm not surprised.
Right. I get all of my crayons directly from Crayola. I'm one of the only individual wholesalers in the world where I get them in 50-pound cases of 3,000 of a single color because some of the pieces take millions of crayons. Really? Oh, yeah. And they had me do a piece in New York up at the Flatiron Square for a Teacher Appreciation Day. And it was wonderful. We did a 10-foot tall vase of Gerber daisies. And they debuted it up there, and Crayola kept it.
That's all crayon.
Oh, my gosh. That is incredible. And how much do your sculptures sell for?
Oh, they range.
People can buy your pieces.
Absolutely. They range. Yeah, I've got a gallery here in Nashville and then another out in California, and they sell for anywhere from a few $100s to several thousand, up to, you know, the deer would sell for $20,000-$25,000. How
do you fight the elements on this? Because if you're doing it in the hot sun, it's all going to melt. And if it does melt, have you ever used that as part of your art?
Oh, yeah. These are fine. I mean, they'll last just as long as anything else. But the one piece I have done, we did it intentionally to melt. Out west, a few summers ago, when, you know, the temperature didn't get below 100 for like 3 months and they had no rain and there were all these wildfires out in Texas.
Yeah.
I did a series of these beautiful big wildfires that we let, you know, melt outside.
Wow.
It was gorgeous, you know, and looked like candles, and we did it to raise awareness and to help the families out who'd lost their homes.
Wow. I love that all of your pieces have beautiful stories to tell. It all has a story.
Really cool.
Yeah, if it doesn't have a good story behind it, I mean, you know, what are you going to do? You got to make something happen, right?
Love it. Great
stuff. Thank you, Herb. Thank you so much.
Thank y'all so much for
sharing your gift with us.
My pleasure.
To find out more about Herb's beautiful works of art, go to picklerandben.com.
Coming up, Paul Wahlberg from A&E's hit TV series Wahlburgers is here.
Don't go away. This is really
It's information to get you up to speed on what's happening in your neighborhood and around the metro. Stay connected to local news and weather conditions with KMTV 3 News Now updates on Alexa, other virtual assistants, and streaming devices. Sponsored by Godfather's Pizza. Order today.
It's time to get outdoors and go for it. And Camping World, America's #1 RV dealer, is bringing you show pricing all month long. Skip the shows and access exclusive RV show pricing on our entire inventory. Find a great travel trailer perfect for the family with new 2019 models starting at only $100 per month. Or drive off in a new 2019 Class C motorhome with select models at a low show price for only $349 per month. Don't miss these great show pricing deals. Hurry, these deals end soon at Camping World off I-80 in Council Bluffs.
How does fit feel to you?
Fit feels fantastic.
Fit feels fierce.
Fit feels fun.
Fit feels free with no enrollment fee at Genesis Health Clubs.
How does Fit feel to you?
Go to genesishealthclubs.com today to reserve no enrollment fee. Hurry, just 1 day left.
What of the world's greatest engineering?
你好，我是。我很高兴成为你的爸爸。
For internet that gets you there faster, choose Cox High-Speed Internet and get speeds up to 1 gig. Prices starting at $29.99 a month.
At Menards, we're committed to saving you big money on home improvement, and that's why nobody beats our prices. Dakota Pre-Finished products make it easy to create custom shelving, closet kits, organizers, and more. Add warmth and beauty to any room with Dakota Pre-Finished Skinny Shiplap. It installs with hidden fastening for professional results in 4 wood grain finishes or paintable white. Just $5.99 each after rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Don't keep your health waiting. At CHI Health, expert care is always here, any day, any place, any way you like it. That's care that revolves around you. CHI Health. Good happens here.
Shelly and Ben try Chef Yoon's Bug Bites.
Is it alive in there?
10.
When you think more clearly, you feel amazing.
Joy Bauer to the rescue with food remedies. Plus, Empire's Toronto Jones Place band rebrands. Next, Bickler and Ben.
Our next guest is the executive chef and co-founder of Wahlburgers restaurant chain with his two famous brothers, Donnie and Mark.
He's also the star of the hit A&E TV series of the same name. Take a look.
Yes, please sit. Thank you. It's like we're ambassadors, you know what I mean? You gotta think more ambassadorly. Okay. Mall of America, people like their meat. They like bratwurst, beef, combined. The hot dog burger, that was real. Do you remember that?
Of course
that
I
was
do.
real.
That was
You
delicious.
should be selling that. That would be the biggest item in the history of the restaurant.
We made a hot dog burger. You remember that, right?
No.
For Jenny.
That was not that. You want the real truth? That was not good.
It wasn't good?
It wasn't good. She didn't like it. It wasn't a hot dog. It was sliced up bologna, basically, on bread.
It was, no, they were hot dogs.
It really wasn't.
It was.
Check the audio tape.
This is the hot dog Jenny McCarthy burger.
I can't wait to taste it. Smells right. Oh my God. It's really good. It's really, really freaking good.
It is good. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Smoke.
Thank you. On that ciabatta bread, that roll was so good.
Not with that hot dog mess on it.
Man, it's a rough go. I really thought that they liked it. But she told me she liked it. We have film of her liking it. But I don't understand why I have to hear of it now.
She's still traumatized.
How?
And next time you see her, you can ask her. Hi.
Hi, mister.
What did you think about the hot dog that Paul invented for you? Tell the truth.
I really thought it was amazing. I thought it was the best tasting hot dog I've ever tasted. The only thing I would change if it was in Chicago would be the shape. The flavor was the best hot dog I've ever eaten in my life.
Okay, Paul left the room. Now tell what you really thought.
It's the truth. You keep trying to make me say something else, and that's not true. I haven't left.
Wahlburgers is one of the highest rated shows on A&E.
Please welcome the star and Wahlburgers executive chef, Paul Wahlberg.
Hello. How are you, Long?
Welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm fantastic.
I would have loved a hot dog burger. That sounds awesome.
It was really good. We had them the hot dogs were specially made for us by one of our hot dog vendors in Boston. It was fantastic.
I love that, man.
Yeah, but it didn't work.
You grew up one of 9 kids, right?
Yes. Yes,
Big
9 children.
family.
Yeah, yeah, big family, lots of chaos.
Yes.
Lots of chaos.
Never a dull moment.
How do you establish a voice out of 9 kids?
Talk loud. It was a great experience, like having that many, siblings and everybody wanting their part. And
Oh
what
my
they
God.
Could, yeah, it was
You're all
great.
blonde.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, that's just good sunshine.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was dinner like at your house? You guys just like grabbing food and it was chaos, or was it orderly?
I'll tell you, it was whoever ate the fastest ate the most.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of whatever they could put together, whatever my parents could put together. I mean, we grew up. It was very humble beginnings for us, and but it was always fun because we're always there.
Right.
Yeah.
And if there was a neighbor kid who was over, he was invited, and it was always
Everyone had a seat at your dinner
everybody
table.
had a seat at the table, and sometimes you got bounced out of that seat, but it was okay.
You were sitting on the floor. So.
Yes. So.
Who taught you how to cook?
I get a lot of inspiration from both my mother and father cooked. Growing up, because with 9 mouths to feed, and, both my parents were working, things like that, there was always that thing where you were trying to, make it happen. So I would watch them both cook, and I'd like to think that a lot of it started there, but it was very humble cooking. So.
But you did progress onto some pretty prestigious places.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But for me, it's what I learned about cooking from them was the passion that goes into it. And it's like if I get invited to someone's home and they go, "Oh my God, you're a chef, it's so difficult to cook for," I go, "No, you're honoring me because you're sharing food that you make for your family." And that's real. Like if I sit down and somebody's making, I'm like, this is what you're serving your kids, and you're serving it to me as well. I'm very, very lucky.
And you started out as a caterer, right?
Yeah, I
16?
worked. I was 16. One of my best friends growing up, this kid Jerry Lawler, he was working for this catering company, Joseph's Catering, and So it was all high school guys working there, and
It's a good way to make money.
a good way to make money, but you couldn't get away with anything.
Right.
Oh, man, if you weren't working hard, you heard about it. You absolutely heard about it from everybody else. So, but it was a lot of fun.
Whose idea was the burger joint? Was it, because you work with Mark and
Yeah,
and Donnie.
it was partners, my brothers and I, you know, we all kind of were talking about it and put it together. And so it's just one of those things. It's really what I love to eat. Because it's dry food.
Yeah.
I eat while I'm driving.
You do?
Oh, all the time, all the time.
Dry
Yeah,
food.
Your
dry
car
food.
must smell so good.
I don't eat French fries in the car because the car will smell like French fries for about
Or
4
if it
days.
gets greasy,
so
you'll
if,
be
I,
throwing
so if
bumping
I'm
on the
trying to
wheel.
sneak something, I'll eat a burger, but I'll eat burgers. I eat burgers all the time.
Yeah.
And for me, it's an indulgence kind of thing, and so you really have and you can get it the way you want.
Right.
Right.
It's like pizza. You know, you can get pizza whatever way you want. So you can get burgers whatever way you want. It's perfect.
Your mother works at the restaurant as well.
Yeah, she'll work. She's not there as much as she used to be, but yeah, she works in the restaurant. She hostesses.
Your mom's a trip, man.
And
She
mostly
comes in there and makes sure everybody's in line.
No, she comes in and eats French fries mostly. When she walks in the door, like they already know to make her an egg sandwich.
Oh.
And she, you know what? She's just amazing, and we're so blessed. So blessed to have her.
I'm sure she's very proud. And your father.
I think she's bewildered as well because she and my dad, they wanted us to be happy in what we were doing. And so that's the importance of all of it. It's like every day you're going to work. Every day you're at it. And if you don't love what you're doing, you're just killing time.
Right.
And so for me, I was very fortunate. You know, I fell in love with the excitement, the energy, working in restaurants, and they were very supportive, except my mother thought I was going to cut off every finger and burn myself to a cinder because I was an accident waiting to happen as a child.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The Wahlburgers restaurant chain now has 29 locations in North America. That is incredible.
And we're going to open in hometown in Dorchester, which is, you know, Boston, and we're going to open there in a few days.
So that'll be 30.
That'll be 30, and I'm just like, to be able to cook at home and to be able to cook, you know, and literally a stone's throw from where we grew up.
Yeah, they're famous for their burgers, and Chef Paul brought a couple of his favorites for us to try. Wow. Nice. Good size.
Right.
Good size.
Woo,
So
wait.
what do we have
this
here?
is going to be, we do featured burgers like you talked about. So this is our Latin spice winter burger. And so it has chili spices. We have cumin chili. We also have house-made chili that we put on top. My dad used to make chili all the time as kids, so we always had it. There's queso fresco, and then we have the Jen's chicken, the Jen's sauce that we use for one of our chicken sandwiches. And we spice that up with some chipotle, and it's really, really tasty. And on yours, you don't eat beef.
Right.
So we have an Impossible
Don't hold
burger.
it against me.
No, I don't at all.
So this is the Impossible.
This is a plant-based burger, and so we did everything minus the chili, of course, and so that way you get to taste it.
Thank you.
I love, by the way, one thing I love is that you had, all our guests have water, you asked for a Coke, because a Coke and a burger go together.
Coke and a burger
perfectly.
go together, absolutely. And this is my coffee.
That's what
I don't drink coffee at all, so for me, get that and get a little juice, and I'm good.
My dad always did the same thing. He's like, if I'm having pizza or Chinese food, I need a Coca-Cola.
Yeah, I see people drink water with popcorn, and I just lose my mind. I don't know.
Paul, stick it with
how
us.
they do it.
Next up, it's the Wahlburgers famous Sloppy Joe recipe.
Don't go away.
Let's fight it.
Stop
Let's do it. It's happening.
Burgers up.
Italian generosity begins with the very first course, every day at Olive Garden. Start with our unlimited homemade soup or fresh signature salad and a basket of our famous never-ending breadsticks, followed by plentiful portions of your favorite dishes. So many choices you'll love at everyday great prices you won't want to miss. Don't wait another moment. Get together with your loved ones today for generosity the Italian way, only at Olive Garden. Order to go at olivegarden.com.
Did you know you can save money by using dish soap to clean grease on more than dishes?
Try Dawn Ultra. Dawn is for more than just dishes. With 3 times more grease cleaning power per drop, it tackles tough grease on a variety of surfaces. Try Dawn Ultra.
Excuse me, Mr. Batman, is there like a trunk?
Red Rover, Red Rover. Send Reese's Pieces over. Introducing new Hershey's Milk Chocolate and Reese's Pieces. Now in one bar.
We're doing karaoke later, and you're gonna sing.
Jamie, this is your house?
I know, it's not much, but it's home. Right, kids?
Kids.
You didn't tell me your friends were coming?
Oh, yeah.
This one is tiny like a child.
Yeah, she is. Oh, but seriously, it's good to be surrounded by what matters most. A home and auto bundle from Progressive.
Oh, sweetie, please, play for us.
Oh, no, I couldn't. Okay.
Scarves off, V-necks on. Gold Bond Neck and Chest Cream helps improve skin's texture, elasticity, and youthful appearance. 97% had firmer looking skin at 2 weeks.
Love it.
Gold Bond Neck and Chest in the body lotion aisle.
You could go first.
Don't just get away. Come together. Save up to 30%. Hurry. Offer ends January 17th.
Do I use a toothpaste that whitens my teeth or one that's good for my teeth? Now I don't have to choose.
From Crest 3D White, the whitening therapy collection with new spearmint and peppermint oil. It gently whitens, plus it has a fortifying formula to protect your enamel. Crest, healthy, beautiful smiles for life.
So, really, who's the favorite?
You don't understand the question. He's asking who's mom's favorite.
That's it. Yeah, who's mom's favorite?
You know why? Because I call my mother every day.
That's true. That's true. But if you were the favorite, Mom would call you every day like she calls me every day. We know the real favorite. We know.
I'm not as needy as the two of you, so I don't worry about it too much.
That was a taste of the family fun on A&E's hit series Wahlburgers. We're back with the star of that show and executive chef Paul Wahlberg.
Did you ever expect your restaurant to become so popular?
No, I'm just happy cooking, being in the kitchen, and then for all of this and even being here. Yeah. It's mind-boggling to me because it's not the direction I was looking for in my life in terms of, you know, the celebrity aspect of it. But being in the kitchen, cooking, making people happy. That's literally my job is to make people happy.
And you're making us happy right now.
Yeah.
So this is something that goes back to, you know, when we were kids.
The ancient times.
The ancient times of kids. And we grew up and we loved eating sloppy joes.
Right.
Right? And it's like, who doesn't love a sloppy joe? And because it seems so simple.
It's cheap and delicious.
It's cheap and delicious, yet it's a very layered flavor.
Yeah.
Right? There's lots of different layers, lots of different, you got the sweet, you got the sour, you got a little spice, you got a little bit of that. So there's a lot of flavors going on in there. So it's not just that straight experience of, you know, well, it's just cheap and easy. There's a little bit of complexity to it, but it's great, and who doesn't love it? And it gets messy, and it's fun, and it brings you back to your childhood, which is always the best thing.
So this is your strategy for Sloppy Joe. This is your special version.
Is this your mother's recipe?
No, my mother's recipe was Manwich.
Oh.
Which is why you learned how to make sloppy joes.
Absolutely. And when we walked in, and you would see the cans literally in the counter, you're like, yeah, sloppy joes.
Yeah.
And so you were very, very excited about it. So what we've done, we've kind of changed it around a little bit, and I want it to be kind of a little bit rich and decadent, so we've added a couple of things to it.
Cool.
So what we did is we actually used, we have the Wahlburgers at home, which is our own ground beef that we sell in stores.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
And it's been selling very well, and we're very happy with it. It's a proprietary blend. Big words for me. Yeah. So anyway, so we rendered that out, and then we saved a little bit of the fat, and we're sauteing some onions in here.
Okay.
And then we're going to add a little bit of smoked paprika.
All right.
And what you want to do is just give that a couple of minutes, just kind of, you give it a minute, and all of those nice oils start to bloom out all the flavors in the paprika. So next we want to add the tomatoes. Right? We want to get that going. Beautiful. Bring that down. Right?
Nice.
Is your family critical of your cooking?
Absolutely. My brother Mark.
I love your honesty.
My brother Mark will tell me that it sucks very quickly, and which is good because he wants to give me that thing, right? So we're gonna let this simmer, right? We're gonna add. We've got some sugar, we've got pepper, we've got some garlic powder, got some parsley.
Say his name. Say his name one more time.
Mark.
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 Yeah, but see,
I love your accent.
I don't have an accent.
That's Kelly's line.
Right? All y'all do.
All?
All you all, y'all.
Y'all.
Y'all have
Y'all,
an accent.
Yep.
So you want to let that simmer for a little bit, right? We've got a little bit of sriracha, which
Okay.
is flavorful heat. You
Yes.
always want to have a little bit of flavorful.
This is a very
Get little bit in-
complicated sloppy Joe, man. This
Okay.
is like
This is a
intense
little bit
stuff.
more, yep. And then we've got some cider vinegar.
Uh-huh.
Right, we're gonna get that in there.
And do you say Worcestershire? Worcestershire. Worcestershire.
Worcestershire, Shire.
Worcestershire?
Worcestershire, Shire.
Worcestershire
Yeah.
sauce.
Yeah.
From Worcester.
We just call.
Unwrap the flavor.
Yeah, unwrap the flavor. Oh well, in my house, like they never took the wrapping was always on the bottle. It seemed like it was the craziest thing. So you just want to let that go. You're gonna let that simmer for a little bit, and then you can add the beef, and then you're just gonna let it go down, right? And a little bit of ketchup.
How long do you wait? How long do you simmer this?
You let it simmer, right? And as you let it go, it'll start to thicken, and you'll taste. But you get to eat it while you're making it. That's like the best part. So I always tell people, I'm not eating, I'm tasting.
Oh, I got you, right. The beef is cooked already, though, right?
This beef was already cooked because we wanted to get it kind of moving along.
Okay.
All right?
Right.
What is that?
Ketchup?
So a little bit of ketchup makes things better.
Oh, I was right. Yeah.
Ketchup makes things better. So
I
you want to
love
let this
ketchup.
simmer for another 5 minutes or so.
Right.
So it all kind of comes together, it marries together, so you get the nice fattiness from the beef, and that kind of renders into it. You know, it's going to come out a little bit more, you get a little bit of the juice out of there, and then with all the other spices, you got almost that agrodolce with the sweet and the sour. So there's a lot of good flavoring.
What was that?
Agrodolce, sweet.
What is
It's
that?
literally sweet and sour, Italian sweet and sour.
Agrodolce.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Agrodolce.
So if you're gonna take it and you're gonna make something like that, it's gonna have that nice sweet and sour. So there's lots of layers. When you taste something, you wanna have lots of defined flavors going on at the same time because it gives complexity to it.
Yeah.
But it's just sloppy Joe.
Right, that's what I was gonna say.
That's the best part of it all,
Yeah.
that it's just
Meat and
simple.
sauce.
Absolutely, it's meat sauce.
Yeah.
Right? So you have that. And so what we've done with it is we're serving it with spicy herbed mascarpone cheese.
Wow.
And we put a little bit of in the restaurant, we serve it with house-made cheese sauce.
Oh, nice.
And then we put a wall sauce, which is our house sauce that we put on the burgers. So this
Okay.
is yours.
This one is-
And with a sloppy Joe, you go full on, right?
You go full. Yeah,
boom.
there's
All right.
there's no dentiness in
All
sloppy
right.
Joes.
Ready?
Oh, yeah, dude.
Holy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's a fake
That
right there.
is impressive.
That's good.
That is amazing.
That's
See?
really good.
You can and then when you taste this part on the outside,
Oh, yeah.
like there's a different
Little
layer of
leftovers
Save
later.
it for later, yeah, right.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
When you have that Joker smile, you know you did a good job.
Right, exactly.
Thank you, Paul.
Awesome.
Come back and see us again.
Thank you very much.
Catch Wahlburgers on A&E. Check your local listings for times and dates.
Coming up, she was named the next big YouTuber. When we come back, she'll show us why millions of people tune into her videos. One more bite.
Dive in.
What happens when you give a pocket knife to a 7-year-old? Who wants to have fun? A birthday memory
They promised they'd be careful with it.
that's gonna leave a mark.
Right through the shoe.
The Neighborhood, new episode CBS tonight.
This is my friend. He's a legal genius.
In the first new bull of the year, how could this newlywed couple commit a crime on their honeymoon?
Someone is setting him up.
If it wasn't you, who was it? New year, new bull. CBS tonight.
Dinner time, Drew. You can play with Justin again tomorrow.
Told you moving wouldn't be so bad.
Yep. Later, dude.
Whatever tomorrow's technology, you'll be ready because Cox is building a new gig-speed network to bring Omaha the internet of the future.
Me? It can't be. I'm not ready. I do spin class. What? The refrigerator? Oh, come on. Do you know how much this cost me? You're killing me. Let me rephrase that.
Your refrigerator, air conditioner, water heater will all die sometime.
When they do, your homeowner's insurance won't cover them. Be sure your budget's protected with an American Home Shield home warranty. We help cover the cost to repair or replace components of your systems and appliances, no matter their age. Limitations and exclusions apply. Home systems and appliances will eventually die. Count on American Home Shield to get you back up and running.
Oh, the air conditioner too?
Be sure your budget's protected. For free information, call 1-800-714-6897. That's 1-800-714-6897. Be sure with the Shield. American Home Shield.
It's back and bigger than ever. Menards Bag Sale. Get 15% off everything you can fit into the bag. Even sale items. From paint to power tools, batteries to bath faucets, cabinet hardware, light bulbs, and more. Just get them in the bag and save 15%. Now, during Menards Bag Sale. Save 15% on everything you can fit into the bag. Even sale items. Hurry in. Sale ends January 19th.
Save big money at Menards.
Our next guest was selected out of thousands and thousands of people as the next big YouTuber.
Millions of people tune in to see her take on old clothes and turn them into stylish designs on a dime. Take a look at Sarah Tiao in action.
Welcome to Refashion Revision, where I take old, outdated clothes and transform them into new.
Hey guys.
How are y'all doing? We're so excited to have you, girl.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
I would say, even as a guy, I can appreciate so much what you do because clothes are expensive and looking, stylish is expensive, but you do it for like $4. That costs $4 to do.
Yeah, thank you so much. That means so much to me. Yeah, thrift stores, saves the environment. It's a great way to stay in fashion without spending a lot of money.
Absolutely, and so chic.
Thank you.
So chic. Did you go to art school?
I did not. So I took one home ec class in junior high and then in high school, but it wasn't until I got married and I had to start saving some money that I had to find creative ways.
Absolutely. Do you girls enjoy all the pieces that your mom makes?
Yeah, it's really creative.
Fun? I bet all your friends love it too.
Yeah, they always ask if my mom made our outfits.
Oh, that's sweet. What are you going to show us today?
Okay, I'm showing a demo. So this is one of the quickest ways to refashion your clothes. And like you can see on the side, there's some sweaters I added just trim. You don't need a sewing machine. All you need is liquid stitch, scissors, a sweater, and a trim.
Oh.
Wonderful. So yeah, I'm going to show you guys how to do this.
You're going to work with Kelly. I'm going to work with the gals, right?
All right.
Come on over.
All right, y'all got your work cut out with Ben.
No. What do these things do?
Oh, no.
So this is already about halfway done.
Thank you.
So, yep. And all you do is grab a liquid stitch.
Right.
So Ben, girls, you can help them.
Grab a liquid stitch,
and I'm going to walk you through it.
Okay.
So you're actually going to do it. So just squeeze it.
Do you put it here or on this?
I would put it right there where the trim goes.
Okay.
So just dab it on.
Right there.
Be generous. Do not be
generous,
stingy
really?
with it. Yes.
I don't want it to. It's not okay.
To the end here.
What were your thoughts when you started going viral? When people started really responding to your YouTube videos?
Yeah, it's been insane. I've never meant to be a blogger, and my husband actually started our blog. And I started sewing and posted, and that's when Pinterest became really big, so it got pinned. And then it wasn't until 2 months after I started my YouTube channel that a news media outlet picked it up, and then it just ripple effect from there. Like, more outlets picked it up, and it's still going. And yeah, I'm just very humbled, and I love that it's getting people to start sewing, hopefully.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Or liquid sewing.
Fun memories together.
Yeah. So you want to dab it pretty good. So dab it, like push it on, and you want to dry this for about 24 hours.
Okay.
And then at the edge right here, give a little, maybe half an inch, and you cut it.
Okay.
It must be so cool hearing stories from people too that come up to you and like, listen, like you saved us so much money. I have a family of 4, and now I repurposed clothes, and I can dress everybody in a stylish way.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite comments I get from people, that they bought a sewing machine after they saw my work, or they, tried refashioning for the first time.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Absolutely. Okay.
So you want to put it till the very end.
Oh, we're doing, well, we didn't do that.
Yes, we're a little bit ahead of you, but
what
you
a
can
shock.
do it. You guys can do it.
We have some photos of some of your favorite pieces.
I took a large women's shirt and
Wow.
I cut it in half, made it smaller, and put it back together, added tulips. That's another refashion I did that my daughter is wearing. My daughter, Adelie.
Oh, wow, that's the after?
Addie, do you want to turn around? Do you want to turn around a little bit?
Beautiful.
Oh, she has to go, that's
like
really
3
cool.
bow details in the back.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I love that.
And so this is the after of the sweater. So after
nice.
it dries for 24 hours, this is what you'll get.
Oh, wow, it's my size, too.
Ben.
Sure, I could try. Hey, I'm going to try it on.
You're going to wear it?
I'm going to wear it.
Yeah. Oh, gosh.
Ready?
I'm sure you're going to.
What size is this sweater? Just so, is this a women's
Probably
small?
extra small women.
Extra small women's?
Yes.
Okay, here we go, guys. This is
right.
what's happening right now. It's going to fit because I fit into women's small.
Wow.
You gotta kind of do this. Pull me down.
Okay.
Pull me down. You gotta show off the lace. Show off the lace.
Those,
got it?
It's your
got this thing.
pectoral muscles.
I know
I
it.
can't get them over it. Okay. Oh, yeah. And show the little
Show the lace, show the
frills.
lace, and then we have some frill at the lace.
Oh, now that is darling. That is just precious.
I've always wanted a crop top.
Perfect.
So nice.
great.
Well, thank you
You look
guys
so
very much.
feminine and
Thank you,
beautiful.
Sarah Adelaide and Ariana. You can follow Sarah's work on YouTube.
Up next, amazing animal videos from the dodo. We'll be right back.
Bottom line is, moms love that Land O'Frost premium sliced meats have no byproducts.
Baloney!
Has joined the call.
Hey, Baloney here.
I thought this was a no byproducts call.
Land O'Frost Premium, a slice above.
Hi, I'm Annette and I'm an actress. And let me tell you something, under eye bags and wrinkles are so frustrating. They're so hard to hide and so hard to get rid of. I came across Plexiderm and I was so excited. We have a model, his name is Richie, and all he's doing is taking a small amount. It's so powerful, that's all it takes. And what I love about Plexiderm is you don't have to worry about the injections, the expensive plastic surgeons, because this is something that you can do in the convenience of your own home. It's a cream, it's a topical. It literally creates an invisible layer that tightens the skin and smooths it out. All you do is gently rub it underneath your eyes, on your fine lines and wrinkles, and it visibly disappears in as little as 10 minutes.
Hi guys, my name is Sandy Marinese. I'm a professional hair and makeup artist, and one of the #1 question that I always get in my chair is, can you make me look younger? So we had a few people that we applied it to, and some of them at first I was like, oh, I don't know if this is gonna work. And I was so impressed how fast, efficient, and how well it really worked. Now I could really say to people, yes, I can make you look younger. I do not say this about any product, and let me tell you, I am impressed.
My real true opinion is holy words I can't say on camera. This is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, I could feel it just lifting my skin. It was amazing. It feels great. Looks even better.
I did this to my father at home because I was skeptical. Yes, I admit it. 4 minutes, 34 seconds. The appearance of his under eye bag was completely gone. We were screaming. You have an event, you have any of those moments where you want to feel the best about yourself. I am telling you, the videos that you see on social media and TV are real. Try Plexiderm today and get a free Plexiderm Collagen Peptide Firming Serum with your order. Plus, get free shipping. Visit Plexiderm.com or call the number on your screen.
Everyone knows the General.
And everyone knows Shaq.
But I bet you didn't know we're Shakespearean actors. To be or not to be.
Mark, thy insurance has lapsed.
At least you're great at providing coverage to people who've let their insurance lapse.
Go to the General and save some time.
Cold-Ease can shorten your cold by 42%.
Very pretty.
Might not make your first date 42% better. Shorten your cold with Cold-Ease, guaranteed.
When you get a cold, you need medicine that works fast.
Jim, you're in.
Coricidin HBP is the #1 brand that gives powerful cold symptom relief without raising your blood pressure. Coricidin HBP.
Kelly and Ben try Chef Yoon's Bug Bites.
Is it alive in there?
Then
think more clearly. You feel amazing.
Zoe Bauer to the rescue with food remedies. Plus, Empire's Toronto Jones Place band rebrands. Next, Pickler and Ben.
If you're an animal lover, you have probably heard of the dodo. More than 2 billion people tune into the dodo each month to watch thousands and thousands of the best animal videos on the planet.
Shayna Cohen from the Dodo is joining us on Skype from their headquarters in New York. Hey! Hey!
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks. So why do you think the Dodo is so popular?
The Dodo is the #1 most loved publisher on Facebook and the #1 media company in the world by social engagement.
Wow.
And as you can see from the otitis video, it creates heartwarming content that I think resonates with people, especially in this world where you can get some really hard-hitting and upsetting news.
Are there certain types of stories that resonate more than others?
We create heartwarming content, and I think there's something out there for everyone who loves animals.
Right.
And there's nothing better than seeing like a lion befriend a dog. I'm sorry, when that happens,
Definitely.
It's the cutest thing in the world. Now the Dodo has a new series called Party Animals. Tell us about that.
So Party Animals is a series about celebrating milestones in animals' lives. These animals love their families so much, and each of these families want to give back to them, celebrating something special.
You sent us a clip of Ronnie the donkey. Can you set it up for us?
Yep. So Ronnie and his human have a really special bond, and in this video, you'll see why.
Let's take a look at Ronnie the donkey.
Ronnie definitely has a lot of quirks. He likes to goof off. That's not a carrot! He does enjoy wearing scarves on his head, and he does like to sing loud songs. He does a lot of bucking and running around and rearing up, and he's very active. He is also kind of the initiator. Whenever anybody new comes in, he eyeballs them and makes sure that they're all right, and he lets me know if we don't like this new guy so much, we gotta work with him. So Ronnie tonight is gonna have his rescue-versary, birthday, and winter solstice celebration all in one big, huge bonfire. I made an extra special batch of molasses and beet pulp muffins today for Ronnie. He never turns down one of my molasses muffins now, which is a complete 180 from when he first got here. Ronnie was on a farm before he came here. He had a little baby donkey called Jack. He jumped into a barbed wire area and got caught on the barbed wire. Ronnie was completely distraught. He had a bunch of cuts around his mouth from trying to pry the barbed wire off of his little boy. And unfortunately, Jack didn't make it. And the property owner would try to get him away from that spot. Ronnie refused to leave that spot. He didn't want to eat, and that's why they decided to try to give him a fresh start. The reason Ronnie ended up here at my farm is because he and I have a very similar tragic experience. I too lost my little boy in 2007. I went into a deep depression just like Ronnie and wasn't eating or sleeping or socializing at all. When he got here, he was the same way for weeks. Sat in the corner and really didn't want to socialize and didn't want to hang out with anybody. I was really worried, you know, I thought, oh no, I was hoping that he would come here and have a fresh new start and kind of just suddenly be okay. That wasn't the case until the fire. I always have a big, huge bonfire on special days like the winter solstice because I like to celebrate nature here. Ronnie was in the stall when I lit the fire. I guess he heard a crackle or something because I saw him peek out of the barn, and out he came. He stopped right next to me, and he was entranced by the fire. At that moment, it was like he was a brand new man. That fire brought it out of him. You burn away the past and then heal and start fresh. He hadn't ever eaten hay before that. The moment that we walked away from that fire, he walked back into his stall and he ate the hay that I put in there, and I was like, oh my gosh, he's eating the hay for the first time ever. I couldn't believe it. And then he started gaining weight, and then he started running with his two brothers, Merlin and Morrison. They were terribly abused, but they needed somebody to help them as well. So now they have somebody that they can kind of look up to. He's like a father figure to them. You know, it doesn't completely fill the void, but just like the sanctuary for me, when you lose your child or your baby Jack, the love's got to go somewhere.
That was so sweet.
So do you cry every time you see these stories? Or